You may not be old enough to vote in Canada yet, but maybe you've heard of phrases like every vote counts and be sure to exercise your right to vote. What does it all mean? And what's the voting process actually like in Canada? Here's what you need to know. Who can vote? To register to vote in a federal election, you must be a Canadian citizen aged 18 years or older on the day of the election. Why vote? Voting is an important civic responsibility. No, civic responsibilities are not mandatory. But there's another phrase you might have heard. If you don't vote, you can't complain. A person's vote is like a civic superpower. How it's used can affect government decisions. But if you don't vote, it's like having a superpower and not using it. So, how does someone know who to vote for anyway? Before casting a vote, it's important to do some research. Yes, research. First, consider the issues that matter most to you. Follow several news sources you trust to make sure you're hearing from a variety of perspectives. Tune into federal debates and research the party's political platforms. So, how do you vote? The most common way is in person at polling stations, on the day of the election, or up to 10 days in advance. You may also have an Elections Canada office near you. You can pop in there up to 6 days in advance. Or, if you're away and can't get back in time to vote, you can also vote by mail. What if you have a disability, like you use a wheelchair? Most polling stations are accessible. If not, an election worker will help you get set up. What if you're blind? Well, the list of candidates is written in Braille. Oh, and if you have a face covering, you don't have to remove it. Isn't Canada awesome? Voters fill out a ballot by selecting one candidate within their riding. Who you vote for is entirely up to you. And you don't have to tell anyone who you chose or why. All of the ballots filled out by eligible voters will be counted. And the candidate with the most votes within the riding wins. Okay, so we learned who can vote, why vote, how to prepare to vote, where to vote, and how to cast a ballot during a federal election. As kids, it's important to stay informed about your elected officials, so when it's your turn to vote, you'll be ready. Want to know more? Check out our videos on how elections work and what is a political party. For CBCKidsNews.ca, I'm Ameko Carroll.